after you make your pumpkin, you're going to make a pattern of large and small dots across. And then you're going to follow the pattern across each shape. And you're going to try to keep the consistency of the dot and the pattern of the dot the same size and distance. If you really are set on using a stencil, you can. It's just, they don't have to be the most perfect dots, but one of the things, the way to draw a perfect circle is I'm leaning my hand on the page so that I'm steady. And again, you want to keep them the same distance. You want to have a good balance of small dots, medium-sized dots, and large dots. Then after this, you're just going to color everything in. Nice and evenly. And the cap should be on the back. You don't want to have any white spots. You want to make sure that your pumpkin is outlined. And after you fill in all the circles, and I would just do this straight with Sharpie, is we're going to cut out the pumpkin. And the way that we're going to cut out the pumpkin is by rotating the pumpkin around and around. And by the way, if you don't have like the perfect dots, you can fix them up afterwards. Sometimes it's better to fix up your dots when you're done drawing them. You can draw them and then color them in, or you can draw them all and then color them in. It's up to you. I'm just kind of doing it this way so that you can see about the coloring. And you have a nice pattern. You want big dots, medium dots, and small dots. We're making a pattern out of dots. See, that circle wasn't that good. So if you mess up, you could just make your dot a little bit larger, and then maybe like every other dot could be a big. Okay, there we have our dotted pumpkin. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it out. And the way that we cut is by making sure if you have extra pieces, just cut it off. You want to make sure that the scissor is in the V. You want to try to keep this outline and also rotate your pumpkin. Nice, small, little cuts. And you want to, if you get some of the color on the outside, we'll just outline it with Sharpie later on. But you see, I'm rotating my pumpkin. I have all this extra paper here, so I'm just going to cut it off. You want to do large cuts and then small cuts. Cut that extra piece off. And we're almost done. It shouldn't take very long to cut out the pumpkin. Again, if you accidentally cut into it, or I'll show you what I mean, if you leave a little extra space on the outside. I'm going to make a little mistake on purpose. You can see I have a little extra pink there. You can go back in with your Sharpie and just color it in with this Sharpie and just make like a thicker outline. And there you have your Yayoi Kusama pumpkin.